We finally made it. It's time to prepare for our final exam. Here's the important information we need to know. When you log on to our course website, go to your modules. And so the first thing we want to examine and take a look at would be the exam quiz area. And from here, but first we want to look at the midterm and final exam preparation material. And so the final exam information is here. You have 2 hours for the final exam. There are 2 parts to it. Again, similar to the midterm, you have 25 problems from chapters 1 to 13. Here's your set of practice problems and solutions. And again, so they're similar to the ones for the midterm, but now you'll have to review all of the problems here. So you have those, and then you have the solutions for those problems. Part 2 is 4 problems, show your work problems. Similar to the midterm again. Here are some sample problems. There are 7 sample problems here. And for the show your work portion, I will be choosing 4 of these. I will change the numbers, but the context will be the same or very similar, so you know what the show you work problems are here. So you're going to want to know how to do each of these types of problems here. So they're going to look very similar. I'm going to choose 4 of these 7. You'll be given 4 of those problems. You don't know which 4, but so you want to study all 7 of those problems. So keep that in mind as you're preparing for the final exam. 2 parts. There is you're going to need an AccuScan form again. And so you're going to want to make sure you have one of those prior to coming to the final exam. So that's the first thing, what's on the final exam. The second thing would be I have a final exam review here. Here's the information underneath. It's a Zoom conference like I did with the midterm, and that will be Monday night from 8 to 10 p.m. The first part I will spend reviewing part 2 to show your work. That's where I'll present the solutions there, and I will record this session, so if you can't make it, you'll have the recording for that. And then the second part from 8:45 to 10 will go for kind of everything from the class. We can start and look at these practice problems, so be aware of that. For the final exam, I want to remind you, let's go back to here. For the final exam, you need to choose some times to take the final exam. So I'm going to send a link and an announcement, and there's a link here, but you have 3 choices. I have some space in the assessment center. We can't accommodate everyone, only for those who cannot make it either from 4 to 6 or from 6:15 to 8:15. I do need to break it up because our 114 can't hold more than 30 people for kind of the exam setup. I'll be providing iPads there for the exam so that you can use StatCrunch. So on the exam, you could StatCrunch. So again, you're going to sign up here. If you really can't make 4 to 6 or 6:15, 8:15, then you'll have to come to the assessment center Thursday between 8:15 and 1. 8:15 and 1, you have to come in. I can accommodate around 10 people there. Up to 30 and 30 here. So you're going to sign up. I'm going to send a link, and also you can sign up here where it says choose a time. You go here, then choose your time, and then again, please include your name. Many of you forgot your name here first, and then choose the time you're coming. For now, it'll be first come, first serve. So once you get this, take care of this, please. And so you'll have that to do. And then the last thing I think is to keep in mind is, again, I'll be providing the formula sheet. That formula sheet here, the one that I did for the midterm, you can use StatCrunch on the final, and I'll be providing an iPad. So you want to be able to use StatCrunch, and you want to bring a scientific calculator to the exam.